Hi, welcome everybody to the video unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy S Duos. Well, first of all, I would like to thank our friend at Global World Mobile for this Galaxy S Duos we have for this unboxing. Well, the first thing is quite weird things. We have here on the box the white color Galaxy S Duos, but if you give a look at this label, you will see that the right color is the black one, so this is quite weird. Well, I know this is not maybe the newest device today on the market, but nevertheless I didn't test many dual SIM devices, and this one is quite a good one because it can manage both SIM in 3G. So let's open up the box. This is a test unit, so we won't have any plastic film on the display. Here we have the Galaxy S Duos, Here we go. As I told you, this is the black one as the label stated. Then we have here the battery. We have a 1500 milliampere hours battery. Inside the box, which is quite a cheap package, we don't have any kind of headphones. I mean, I told you this is a test unit, so we don't have, for instance, the paper manual or anything like this, but indeed we have the power plug with a micro USB standard, and we have this cable which is USB to micro USB cable. We don't have headphones at all because there are no headphones in this package. Not because it's a test unit, but because there are no headphones in this kind of package. Well, let's put the package aside and shall we see the Galaxy S Duos? Let's open it. As usual for all the recent Samsung devices. What we have here, we have the dual SIM slot, which is a mini SIM standard. So we can close the back cover. Here we go. On the back side we have the speaker, then we have the camera sensor, which is a 5 megapixel. We have autofocus, but well, very strange, we don't have any touch to focus functionality. We have the flashlight. On the left side we have the volume rocker, on the right side we have the power button, and we have this plastic lid behind which we have the micro SD card slot. Officially it can manage up to 32 gigabyte micro SD card, but I will test mine 64 gigabytes to see if it can manage. Then we have on the back side we have the micro USB connector, and we have the speaker hole. On the upper side we have the headphone jack. On the front panel we have this is the front camera, which is a VGA. Then we have the proximity sensor. We don't have any kind of brightness sensor, so no auto brightness. Then we have the speaker grill. We have the home button, and here on the left and the right side of the home button we have the soft touch button, which is the back button and the menu button. The display, it's a 4 inches TFT, so no IPS, no PLS, not AMOLED, not Super AMOLED screen. We have just a standard TFT screen, which is 800 for 480 pixel with a density more or less of 233 pixel per inch. And what else? While I'll start the phone, I will tell you a few other specs here. Few hardware specs. The OS, of course, is Android. We have Ice Cream Sandwich 404, but this phone will be upgradable to Jelly Bean, of course. Samsung stated officially that we can be updated to Jelly Bean. We have the CPU, which is Qualcomm MSM 7227A, which is a Snapdragon of S1 family. So the first family of Snapdragon CPU with a production service of 45 nanometer. This GPU was produced on Q4 2011, so as you can imagine, it's not a very, it's not quite a new CPU at all. What else? The CPU has an architecture which is ARM Cortex A5. Sorry, just let me choose the Wi-Fi network. We have the GPU, which is the, here we go, which is the Adreno 200. Then we have 768 megabyte of RAM, and we have 4 gigabyte of internal storage, but we have just almost 1.8 gigabyte of free internal storage when we start the phone. As you can see, we have Wi-Fi connectivity, but it's BGN single band, so we have just 2.4 gigahertz band. Then we have HSPA connectivity, which is the we have a download speed of 7.2 megabit per second and an upload speed of 5.76 megabit per second. We have, of course, Bluetooth. We have version 3.0 with A2DP protocol for music streaming. Sorry, let me go ahead in the meanwhile. Then what else? I've already told you about the camera sensor, which is a 5 megapixel capable of recording video only up to VGA resolution at 30 frames per second. The front-facing camera is VGA 2. Then we have several sensors we usually find inside the other Android mobile phone, which is accelerometer, proximity, and compass. But as I told you, we don't have any kind of brightness sensor, so no auto brightness. Then we have the stereo FM radio with RDS support, and we have, of course, a GPS. Then the battery inside is a 1500 mAh, as I told you. So for what concerns the unboxing and the technical specs of this Galaxy S Duo, that's all. I will see you in the next focus on the dual SIM functionality and so on. So once more, thanks for watching and bye from TechnoLost.